I just wrapped up my Color Vault sale, and I want to talk about how it went and what I'm taking from it because I showed up every single day for almost a week straight, and that in itself feels really important to talk about. Hey, friend. Welcome back to Sparkle and Shine. I'm your host, Cassandra, and this is the podcast where we talk about building a small business, chasing your dreams, and learning the real lessons along the way. Each week, I'll be sharing what I'm learning in my own business, the wins, the struggles, and the lessons that come along with it. So if you're building something of your own too, you're definitely in the right place. All right, let's get into today's episode. So last week, I had my Color Vault sale, which is where I had 40% off of all of my seasonal and one-of-a-kind pieces. I held this sale because I was drowning in inventory. I had over 1,400 pieces. So I definitely needed to clear some space, simplify a few things, and start prepping for my busy summer market season. During the sale, I showed up every single day. And this felt a little different from the past because I felt like I was more consistent this time around. Over the 6-day period, I shared 8 reels, 1 carousel post, 3 emails, and 26 stories. And through all of that, I did have 1 order come through during the sale, which I am super grateful for. But the funny thing is, when I look back at this past week, I'm not really thinking about the number of orders I got during this sale. I'm thinking of all the little things that I started to notice while I was showing up all week. Like how the first couple reels I shared got less than 100 views. But by the end of the week, I was getting 400 plus views on my reels. Things picked up slightly as the week continued, and I was able to get in front of more people. So all of this kind of made me realize that maybe I don't have a sales problem. Maybe it's a visibility thing. But I think it's important to pause and remind myself that I didn't stop halfway through. I didn't disappear when it felt quiet, and I kept showing up every single day, even when I wanted to scream, cry, or just hide in bed. I continued to show up, and I'm really proud of myself for being consistent even when things felt hard. Something else I've been thinking about lately is that I'm really, really grateful for all of the support that I get from my friends and family. They buy my jewelry. They like my posts online. They wear my jewelry. Some of them even listen to this podcast. And all of that genuinely means a lot to me. But here's the thing. I also know that growth, for me, it's going to have to come from new people finding me as well. So I feel like I'm moving into a little bit of a different phase right now. I'm a little less focused on immediate sales, and I'm becoming more focused on growth. I really want to get in front of new people, build more connections, and let people get to know me, but also get to know them too. I'm not just showing up to sell, but I want to show up to connect with people. Because when I think about who I actually want to reach, it's the colorful, creative, confident women out there. In fact, spreading color, creativity, and confidence is the main principles behind my brand, Pretty Pineapple Bead. So, pineapple is the symbol of welcome. And I want to welcome women to feel confident and beautiful while they're expressing themselves. So, my ultimate goal is to build a community full of these colorful, creative, confident women who are fearlessly expressing themselves every day. And at the same time, while I'm growing this community, I'm also getting ready for my busiest market season yet. Right now, I have 47 market days on my calendar ranging from May to early October. And I still have a couple more that I need to apply for, but their applications haven't opened yet. So, 47 markets, that's a lot. And I'm actually going to have 2 different booth setups depending on the vibe of each market. So, some of my markets will have the DIY bead bar and some will not. And I need to find a way to prep and pack everything so that when I have some of those busier weeks, it's easy for me to keep going. I sell most of my products during these market days. My audience online is fairly small, but they're still there. And I don't think that getting only one order this week means that my business isn't working. I think it means that I need more people to see what I'm doing. So I think it really is time for me to step into a growth season. And if you're in a season like this, I'd love to know. Are you focusing on growth right now or sales or something else? What season of business are you in? Send me a DM on Instagram at Sparkle and Shine Podcast and let me know. I love hearing from you and cheering you on. Well, that's all for today, friend. Remember, whatever season of business you're in, that's just part of your journey. Remember to keep showing up even when it's quiet, even when it's hard. Your consistency matters. Those small steps are going to lead to big results. Thank you for listening, and I hope you'll join me again next week. Until next time, keep showing up with heart, believe in yourself, and keep shining.